I need to let you know that they are actually amazing. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I make weekly art tutorials, paint-alongs and vlogs, and in this video I'm going to be going through my favorite YouTube artists. Now obviously there are hundreds if not thousands of amazing artists here on YouTube, but these 8 are basically the ones that have had the biggest impact on me, my art and my art journey. I have filmed this enough times to know that I will not be able to do them or their art or their channel justice, right? And I have accepted that. But what I can do is give you a list of amazing artists that will leave you inspired and that you will be able to learn from, and who are actually genuinely really nice people. This is in no particular order. I'm just going to do it in groups of those who do primarily gouache and watercolour, those who helps me in my urban sketching journey, and those who I've just like loved in general who do a lot of mixed media things as well. With regards to gouache and landscapes, I immediately think of Sarah Byrne's studio. Now she lives in Scotland and creates the most stunning landscape paintings, and not only that, but the way that she captures everything. I don't know how she does it, but you literally feel like immersed, like you feel like you're there with her, and at the very least you feel eager to go out and explore the nature that's around. She's recently done a sketchbook tour and I could sit down and look at her sketchbook forever. Beautiful. And on top of that, she gives really helpful information on gouache, on watercolors, on creating your palettes, on getting you the tools that you need to go out and appreciate your area and just paint outdoors. Her skills at being able to capture where she's painting, not only in the painting itself but also in the recording, in the video, the angles, everything. You feel like you're there with her and you feel like whatever you're looking at, you want to go there. Like I keep watching her videos like I need to go to Scotland. I think she is a massive reason why I now feel more eager to go outside and just paint. And she has even more available on Patreon. If you're interested in gouache or watercolors, you're interested in landscapes, or you just love seeing beautiful scenery, you will definitely love her channel. Sticking with the theme of gouache and watercolor is HamRib. Now she creates wonderful portraits, truly beautiful portraits, and she has this understanding of lights and shadows like no other. So each painting is just so interesting, each painting is so unique, and it's basically a lot of the time just watching her paint and talk through the process with you. It's so relaxing. It's lovely to have on, to just watch, to see paintings come together, to get a better understanding of like lights and composition, and just why does she pick this reference photo, how does she change it. Watching her sketches, just watching her create art is absolutely wonderful. And again, on top of that, like everyone else in this list, she's super nice and incredibly humble, and just seems like such a wonderful person who, despite not having much time, still manages to create this stunning art and put it on YouTube for us for free. I think she's a big reason why this year I want to like invest some time in actually learning portraits. You can't watch her and not want to learn how to paint people better, how to capture their essence, their facial expressions, just the whole thing. She's absolutely amazing, so definitely check her out. If you've been watching my channel, then you know that I've recently got into urban sketching. There are 2 channels that have helped me with urban sketching. One is Teoh Yi Chie, and he has been making videos for years. If you know urban sketching or you know watercolor, you definitely know him. Even if you don't think you know him, you probably know him, because long before I started doing art, I would watch his videos because he does reviews on books, he does reviews on paints, he does reviews on sketchbooks. So he has a massive bank of incredibly helpful information, and he adds all this and then also has a blog, and then also creates wonderful paintings to just complement everything that he is saying. He has real-time videos, he has time lapses, he has speed painting. He literally has it all, and he just encourages you and gives you the practical skills that you need to go out and actually paint in public. I genuinely do not know how he manages to create this many videos, but he is again so lovely and so obviously dedicated and committed to like teaching people for free and to just providing value to everyone. Like he's the epitome of let me provide value to others. I think everyone can probably find at least one video that they will find helpful. Whether you love art or not, there is something in there for you. If you want more, or if you want to support his work as well, then he does have a Patreon. I can't recommend him enough, and he is so down to earth. He has a full-time job that is not YouTube, and yet still manages to create all of this for us. Absolutely amazing. Next is Taria's Sketchy Adventures, previously known as Urban Sketching World. Both of these profiles really helped me to like get outdoors. Taria's Sketchy Adventures is just, again, so many wonderful videos, and she has helpful resources, she does exercises, challenges, the whole thing is there. And on top of that, she also has a blog that's full of helpful information for anyone who's interested. It's a treasure trove if you want to learn how to do urban sketching. She has a video where she goes through like different artists that she's learned from and different urban sketching artists, and it's just a video that I've just saved to go back to because it's just so helpful, and it's just the type of video that will keep giving again and again and again and again. Not only does it highlight other artists, she shows herself painting. She has traveled across the world and done paintings and put all this into an ebook that's available on her website. Her channel and Teoh Yi's channel were what pushed me and helped me actually go outside and get comfortable with painting outdoors and painting in public. Just an invaluable resource for anyone who wants to do urban sketching, but not only that, anyone who just wants to paint and wants to learn about painting and learn about different supplies as well. On top of all this, she's incredibly sweet, incredibly humble, and has just created such a wealth of information for free for everyone. And I can genuinely say that both those channels are the reason that I was like, okay, I can go out and I can do some urban sketching and I can paint outdoors. So definitely check out her channel. Next is Temi Danso. I just absolutely love her channel, and I think I've loved it even more over the past year where she's really gotten into YouTube. Not only is she a skilled artist who just has got it down when it comes to like portraits and realistic art, but she's just so funny and so relatable and so like down to earth and so humble and nice. And I thought all of this from watching her YouTube videos. Like, again, someone who you're like, oh, in my head I feel like we're friends even though we don't know each other. Her channel is great if you want to learn about portraits, if you want to learn about creating art, but also her channel is great because of like her, like if you just enjoy watching her, listening to her opinion and getting advice about art, getting critiques on art, seeing different reviews, then again you will just love her channel. She's just authentically herself, and it's just so refreshing to watch. So if you're interested in learning about portraits and learning how to create portraits, then you will love Temi's channel. But not only that, if you have Skillshare, then she has a Skillshare class that you can check out as well. Next, this artist probably started I think around November or October, and this is Creating Cute Art, and she is the nicest person like in the world. In the world. The thing is, we've never met, but I literally feel like we're friends, and she just creates such adorable art. Those of you who've watched my goals video from last year will know that my goal was to do animals, and in 2021 I painted 5 animals, and that was it. And I just realized, you know, it's not necessarily for me, but I can appreciate when someone can, and she just does them in such a wonderful way. And on top of that, she's just such a lovely person. When I'm watching her videos, I feel like I'm watching my friend paint, and we're like painting together, or we're talking about our love of art supplies together, or we are doing a haul show and tell together. Like literally, that's how you feel. You feel like you're part of the experience. You feel like you're her friend, and you're watching her create like wonderful art and swatch colors, and loves mixed media like I do. So again, another channel that I highly recommend. And she's a wonderful person, and we need more wonderful happy people, so yeah, you'll definitely love her channel. And she also has a Redbubble shop, so you can get her stickers from there. Jess Karp, I first saw her videos a few years ago when she did a sketchbook tour, and from watching the sketchbook tour I was like, oh my gosh, I need to see more. Like, I absolutely love her art. But at the time she wasn't doing that much, but over the past year she's come back and taken YouTube by storm, and she just creates such, again, wonderful art. And the thing that's I think sticks out to me most about her is that she loves mixed media, so she's using a whole bunch of different medias comfortably, but also her imagination is like nothing I've seen before. Like, she will come up with all these wonderful concepts. She'll do doodles that just end up looking like masterpieces at the end. You know, we all have different gifts and we all have different talents, and that's completely fine, but the art that I do and the art that I tend to like, apart from my florals, tends to be what I see is what I paint. But for her, it will literally be like animals, she can do them, people, she does them, landscape, she does them, urban sketching, she does them, all different types of medias, and then also like takes like a wonderful, completely unique spin to it. When I watch her, I feel inspired to get outside my comfort zone, and I get reminded that, you know, we actually have imagination that we can use. Also, she loves mixed media and uses an assortment of different medias, and that's something truly special. Next is Minnie Small. Now, and Minnie Small's channel is a channel that I have been watching for years. So I mean, I was watching this from before I even considered starting a YouTube channel. And it's because she's just so nice to watch, so relaxing. Her videos are so well put together. She's doing all these wonderful projects that you either feel like I want to join in and do it, or I just enjoy watching her do it. Like some are vlogs, some are like videos where she's actually encouraging you to paint with her as well. But whatever it is, she's a joy to watch, and she's just, again, you feel inspired watching her. And I think that's something that you feel with everyone that I've mentioned so far. You just feel inspired to delve into your art, whatever type of art that may be. These are just the top 8 artists that have had the biggest impact on me and on my art in 2021. These artists are the ones who I've resonated with most, the ones who I've learned most from, the ones who have inspired me the most from even before I started creating YouTube and before I started creating art again. Since being on YouTube, I have discovered so many more artists, and I'm looking forward to this list growing because I am sure that it will. And I'm having like this long philosophical rant, and I don't even know if I'm going to include it. Can I add a disclaimer that I got in touch with some of these artists, and it literally felt like getting in touch with like your favorite celebrity, and I was really, I guess, apprehensive about getting in touch with them. Like, will they be annoyed? How will they receive it? Will they completely ignore me? Most people got back to me, and I was just so happy. Obviously I got in touch with them with a purpose, for a reason, but still I was just so happy that they actually gave me the time of day. Like, you'll be surprised how many times, like since starting my own business, starting my YouTube, I have got ignored or disrespected. Which is why I was kind of like, oh, should I get in touch or should I not? Like, you know, I love them and I don't want that to change, but I'm not gonna lie, I love them so much more now. All but one replied to me. To be fair, they're probably busy, but honestly, everyone was just, it was just so refreshing. So much so that I kind of felt like my original video didn't do it enough justice. I have videoed this so many times. I'm gonna be going through my favorite artists of 2021. But after speaking to them, I was like, I need to try and record this again because I need to like get it perfect. I need to let you know that they are actually amazing. I need to let you know that they're actually amazing, that they're actually great. I keep feeling like I can't do them justice because not only are they skilled artists, but they are wonderful people. And I think one thing that I've learned from YouTube is to remember that the person that you're watching is actually a person. Like, I am actually a person, and the other artists that you watch are actually people. And I'm having like this long philosophical rant, and I don't even know if I'm going to include it. Everyone was just so nice, like so lovely, and definitely worth watching and worth supporting, you know. Like, yeah, everyone needs a little bit of joy and a little bit of like positivity, and I think that these artists will definitely give it to you. If you've made it this far into the video, then you are my MVP. Like, I really appreciate you. It makes a huge difference to me to know that I am not talking to myself, and you are the reason that I am enjoying this YouTube journey. So thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know that you made it by telling me down below in the comments who your favorite artists are, so that I know, and you know, and everybody else in the comments knows that we got to the end of the video together. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.